Hello and welcome to the Sunday Vibe. All right, so I just finished fussing a little bit, so I need to hit the sound bowl. I'm gonna bring it over here and do it because, first of all, but also, but also, I think sometimes people need to hear what is said when it's honest. So I said it. I said it. Something I hadn't really been wanting to say because I was like, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want to say, oh well. Today I said it. So I am in the middle of a rebrand, and that means that I'm changing pretty much everything about the way that I operate. Sunday Vibe will also make some kind of transition. Um, I am going to continue to talk about astrology, and I'm going to continue to read the tarot and the cartomancy with the playing cards, but I'm not going to do it in the way that I've been doing it. So if you need to book a session or you want to hear some information, now is the time for you to do it. So you need to go to my website, www.mscreativeaf.com/services, and you need to book. If you would like to purchase a charm necklace, you need to go to the shopping tab so that you can buy a charm necklace, or if you want to download the ebook, the Trigger Transmutation Guide, you need to do that now because I'm going to take all of that shit off the site. Okay, it's all coming down. I'm making a full rebrand. That means I'm going to redo everything. Okay, so as of probably a week from today, that stuff will be gone. So you need to get it how you live right now. Anyway, moving into this week, we are going to be looking at some energy that is going to have us feeling like we are overwhelmed and we are not going to be able to rest or settle. But the intention is for you to feel like you are vibrating at lack. So whatever you feel like you need to figure out how you can get it for yourself, how you can make sure that you feel like you have it. Because when you're vibrating and operating from lack, you are opening yourself up to the possibility of attack from darkness. And that is very heavy and can lead to the pressure that turns into deep depression and suicidal thoughts. Okay. So get your shit together because we are moving into the fall season. And at the end of next month, we do have fall equinox, which is going to probably render some of y'all in the dark because there's a shift going from the light to the dark. So just be mindful of your energy and what you are taking in, because that's how you're going to remain in a balance. Watch what you're taking in. This week, I am just looking at the chart casually. The cards gave me that other information I just gave you. But I see Mercury moving into Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus and is about balance. So this is good. It will probably make for better communication in relationships, and people will understand each other a little bit better, versus like when Mercury is in a sign that is more aggressive. So it looks like Mercury is still going to be making a trine to Pluto, which is about the depths. So even though we're still having that energy, it's good because things will be more at a balance. So even when I was fussing just now, I wasn't fussing that hard. But I felt like I needed to make the statement because, we're moving out of Virgo. Mercury's moving out of Virgo. So Mercury in Virgo is saying, I'm going to tell you how to get your shit together and how to line it up and how to get organized. And I am about to start telling people how to create abundance through the foundations of abundance. It's a seminar, okay? Flow and Glow. Flow and Glow, Foundations of Abundance seminar. Because what's happening out here is people are not given the foundations. They're talking to y'all about how to be abundant from already halfway there. I started out already halfway there, and now I'm here. It was not that hard, but most people are going from 0 to 100, not starting at 50. So I'm going to give the information about how to get from 0 to 50, because that's what you need. If you want to hit 50, if you want to get to 100, you got to start. You really have to start at 50. You don't have to, you can not start at 0. Okay. So I'm going to be giving that information. And I had a conversation with my mom this week where we talked about a couple of my grandmas and how they operated with money and kind of what it was that made them operate that way. And what kind of came up was, there's a history of lack mindset when it comes to money in my bloodline. Of course, I'm a Black woman. I come from Black women who don't see themselves as abundant. It's a very rare occurrence in which a Black woman naturally sees herself as an abundant queen. So you have to bring yourself from 0 to abundant queen. And going to somebody who never had to be at 0 does not get you to 100. I'm sorry. Because they don't have the skill set to teach you how to get from out of that fucking dark place to the light. But I'm going to tell y'all what y'all need. So I hope to see some of y'all at the seminar. But before that, I am going to be talking about the flow of money. I'm going to talk about the flow of money because that's another problem people have. They don't understand the flow of money. So your money doesn't move like money should because you don't understand the flow of money. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And I hope you don't mind the switch in my branding to the vibration of love. Everybody love, 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 love to let's get this money. Because I'm going to tell you why. Love and money operate on the same vibration, really. Love and money operate on the same vibration. So if you're in the vibration of abundance, you'll have abundant love and abundant money. So it's all the same thing. But as I work to rebrand, I learn more and more about myself and how my communication is supposed to be in order for me to help y'all. So the way that I was talking to you from right up here where I'm like, come. But you don't see what I'm talking about because you haven't yet experienced the depths of where I came from. So a lot of y'all are like, I don't understand. So your spiritual journey wasn't like mine. So I'm sharing all these things about my journey and talking about how I got here. But you're like, that don't make sense to me because I ain't never been to outer space, man. I've been to outer space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to outer space with my shit. A lot of people haven't been there. So I'm talking about going to outer space and living in abundance. And people are like, but we live on Earth. So I had to bring myself from outer space, ground the light in my body. And now I'm in my body, real solid. I'm living here. I'm living in the world, not living of the world, but living in the world. And I want to share with you guys how to ground your light in your body and live in the world, not of the world. Because people are living of the world. People are living of the world, paying attention to the things that they learned from their parents, TV, everything has taught you how to live of the world. And you have this restricted frame for how things work, how money flows, how you get money, how money makes you feel, all these things. But like, that's why you don't have more of it. And if that's your real goal, to have more money, then you need to know how it works. You need to know how money really works. So I'll be talking about the flow of money this week. I'm going to do a live stream. We'll probably go to YouTube. We'll probably go to Facebook. And that is it. And it is not going to be anything that costs. It's going to be free. I'm just going to talk about this. So yeah, I'm just changing everything. And, I just showed up today because I want to be consistent. But like, I don't necessarily have a Sunday vibe for this week, except for stop crumbing. Stop crumbing. Stop crumbing yourself and expecting other people not to crumb you. When you crumb yourself, people are not going to treat you like you're valuable if you don't treat yourself like you're valuable. You want other people to demand for that you value yourself. They're not going to fucking do that. They're not going to do that. Because if you start valuing yourself, then that means that they have to spend more to be with you. So they will encourage you not to value yourself. You start setting boundaries, what happens? You lose friends. Because they don't want to have to do with what it takes to be in your space. They don't want to have to do what it takes to be in your space. So they will leave. And what happens? Then you start going, oh my God, everyone's leaving. So you're encouraged, because you're scared of that loss, of losing those people, to not set the boundaries. I'll just keep taking this bullshit, because if I don't, I won't have anybody. But what you don't know is, when you let those people go, you create space for people who are supposed to be there. You create space for people who are supposed to be there. Whenever you say, I'm done with this. I don't show up for this. This is not what I choose. Like, come on. Like, having other people around you is not more important than having your own integrity. I think I'm going to pull some cards. Like, your integrity, your self-worth, and your value. Like, raise your value. Raise your value. I don't eat crumbs. Like, do you know how to feed yourself so that you know when somebody's trying to bring you crumbs? If you don't know how to feed yourself to know when somebody's trying to bring you crumbs, you'll keep eating crumbs. Well, this is pretty good. It'll hold me over until the next crumbs show up. No more crumbs. All right. All right, Spirit. Tell me something about this week ahead I can give the people to expect. I know, like I said, that there was going to be some lacking. Maybe give me some information in regards to the lacking. What's happening in regards to the lacking? Okay. So I got some cards that line up with what I was just talking about. Kind of seems like that happens often. Anyway. All right. So I've got Page of Wands, Four of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Wands. So what I'm gathering here is this week is going to be one in which we have to take creative action. We have to know our power of creation. And we have to be able to use our resources which are available to us, which you create through your emotions. I'm be honest with you. So in this space where there's in a situation in which you feel like you're lacking or traumatized, that is your space of creation. That is your space of creation. I also see the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords is the Queen of boundaries. So in order for you, and this is the word, in order for you to create what it is that you're trying to create, you have to stop saying yes to shit that you don't want. And you have to start, yes, I think that's what it's, yes to stuff that you don't want, yes. And then you have to start saying no to those things you don't want. And you have to say yes to the things that you actually want. So you have to say yes to your life and to opportunities that are coming into your life. So every time you say, I want to be an airplane pilot, but right now I work as a banker, and you get opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to take a flight class, and you don't let yourself go to the class to take it so that you can learn how to fly, you keep your ass right there in that bank. And then what do? If I didn't work at the bank, I could be a pilot, but I got to work at the bank. But every time the opportunity comes for you to learn how to fly, you say no to it. So check yourself on why you're denying yourself the opportunity to learn something new that you need in order to get you to the next level. You might not want to be a pilot. You might want to do something else. But there's an opportunity coming in, and you're not saying yes to the opportunity. You're saying no to it because subconsciously, energetically, you are afraid to move forward and succeed in your life. So you are going to stay put and work your ass at that bank because that's what's comfortable to you and that's all you know how to do. So when something comes up, you have the opportunity to create new and take a risk. You don't do it because you don't know how. But you're not supposed to know how. You've never been here before. It's supposed to be a learning experience. You're supposed to be taking a new risk and trying something new. Just like me. Just like me. When was the last time you saw me talking about I was going to teach a Foundations of Abundance seminar? Never. But I'm going to do it now. But that's why I'm successful, because I try the new things. I take the opportunities as they come to me. I can't be afraid to let my current website go and the current way I run my business go if I want to grow. Because if I keep it the way it is, I'm always going to keep myself right there at that place that I'm at. Just like you. So if you don't try something new, you'll never advance. So this week, when you're feeling down, like you want to try something new and you're praying for deliverance, when you see the ad come across your screen for what it is that you really want to do, the instructions for it, don't be afraid to go for it and stop crumbing yourself and refusing to take risks that lead to success. Do you think Napoleon Hill, y'all all want to go read Think and Grow Rich? You think Napoleon Hill was crumbing himself and refusing opportunities that came into his experience to help him find success? Do you really believe that? I doubt it. Okay. So that's where we are right now. We're on the precipice. Now is the time to leap. So whatever it is, you need to go for it. You need to be brave in it. And remember how much power you hold. The hard work is part of the journey. 7 Pentacles. But that's how you grow. That's how you grow, whatever it is. By starting your movement, your saying yes to the opportunity is the planting of the seed. It plants the seed. So say yes to yourself and opportunities this week. And once again, if you want to talk to me or you need to sit with me or get a reading or anything like that, you need to come on and do it now because I'm taking the site down. All right. Yes, that felt good to get that out. All right. So thanks for being here. I'll see you guys at the seminar on September the 13th is where we begin. But again, this week coming up, there will be a live stream on YouTube and Facebook talking about the flow of money. Okay. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Don't be a self-hater. Bye.